So 105 plus 5 is 110. I almost wrote degrees, but it's not an angle, it's a side. Okay, so 110. And then we got BC, so we want 4x plus 10 for BC. So 4 times 35 plus 10, so that's 140 plus 10, 150. There we go. Okay. And let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one, something's marked on the picture for us, which is going to be really important. Here it says, and let's label this, angle D is x squared minus 8. And angle E is 2x squared minus 6x. I see x squareds, which means factoring. So much fun. Okay, now that's all it gives me, guys, but look at your picture. It gives you that the sides are congruent, and as we learned today, if the sides are congruent, then the base angles are congruent, which means I, again, can set things equal. So let's go for that. We got x squared minus 8 is equal to 2x squared minus 6x. Okay, now I got to get everything to the same side. Okay, I'm moving everything to the right so that I keep everything positive. You know what, I'm going to do this all in one step. So let's add 8 as well, which doesn't combine with anything. I'm going to end up with 0 equals 2x squared minus 1x squared is just x squared minus 6x plus 8. And to me, this just looks like a beautiful factoring problem. That's exactly what I'm going to do. All right, we got 4 and 2. 4 times 2 is 8. And we want these both to be negative because when we multiply negative 4 to negative 2, we want positive 8. But when we add them, we want negative 6. There we go. Now, we get two answers. X equals 4, x equals 2. Just double check that both of those work. If I plug in 2, okay, to this one maybe, I'm just picking a random. I get 2 squared minus 8, which is 4 minus 8, which is negative 4, and we don't like that. Okay, we want all positive solutions. Okay, so actually we're going to throw out 2, and when we do plug in 4, it does work. So 4 is our answer. Lovely. So we get x equals 4, and then plugging in to find our angle measures. D is going to be, let's see, 16 minus 8 is 8, which means E is also 8. And this is even more fun, finding F. Well, let's see, if D is 8, that means E has to be 8. So 8 and 8 is 16. 180, take away 16. Even though it doesn't look like it, it's going to be F is going to be a really obtuse angle. So it's going to be 164 degrees for angle F. Okay, and we're going to move on again. Okay, so I chose this one. It's number 11. I don't know if I said the last one I did was number 8. I went out of order. I did 9 and then 8. This is 11. Okay, the reason I chose this is because this picture looks very familiar to me, if you know what I mean. So here I'm seeing that I have an equilateral triangle, which it gives me that those are 5. So all of these are going to be 5. Okay, and I also have an isosceles triangle here. And that's all this problem's really asking, is just classify the triangles. So PQR is this triangle right here, which I just said it has these two congruent sides. Okay, which I'm going to erase that, but it does have those two congruent sides, so that means this is an isosceles triangle. That's all it's asking. Is to classify by its side lengths. PRS is this one, which we said is equilateral. my favorite, PQS. Oh, so PQS is this whole entire triangle. Okay, this whole side is 5 plus 5 is 10, 9, and 5 are my sides. They're all three different, so it means I have a scalene triangle. Do me a favor, guys. Today in class we did one in our notes. I don't remember which number it was, but it was a very similar diagram. Go back and take a look at that tonight. Okay. And let's move on. Last one from your worksheet is that I'm going to do is number 13. I just like this because it's kind of hitting on the third angles theorem. This gives me that MAT, this angle right here, is congruent to MHT right here. And then it gives me that AMT, which is this angle, this orange one, is congruent to HMT. And that's it. Okay? And then it gives me that ATM is 6x minus 12. And it gives me that HTM is 4 parentheses x plus 5. Okay, so here's the key. Because of the third angles theorem, the third angle is congruent to the third angle, which means I simply set these equal and solve. I don't know if the problem was asking to solve for x or what, but I'm just setting these guys equal. 6x minus 12 equals 4 x plus 5. And don't forget to distribute. Okay, I'm trusting you guys can solve from here. We're subtracting over the 4x. I'm going to do 2 steps in one. We're adding over the 12.
Silver, please go to the attendance office.
Sorry, guys.
Silver, please go to the attendance office.
And you better get there. There we go. We get 2x equals 32. Divide both sides by 2. X is 16. Booyah. All right, cool. I made up a problem for the last one, so you guys can just listen. And here it is. Let's see. It says, here's a picture with a bunch of congruent things. If and then it says triangle WFS is congruent to which triangle? The only reason I'm pointing this out is because it is important the way you name the second triangle. Okay, WFS is this double black mark angle. F is the blue, and S is the red. So we go black, blue, red. Well, when I name my second triangle, I need to go in the same order. Black, blue, red. Okay, black, blue, red. So the black angle is H, the blue angle is S, and the red angle is F. If you don't have colors, like on a quiz, you would go double angle mark, single angle mark, tick mark. And again, you would want to go double, single, tick. Okay? So just be careful on naming your triangles, that they're in the right order. Okay? That's it. So I hope this helps you guys, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good luck. Study. Please study. Bye.